Hey, I'm Roland with Mobile Geeks, checking out the Toshiba Encore 2 WT10. So that's the bigger brother of the 8-inch device we showed you earlier. It's a basic, very low-end Windows 8.1 tablet that has a 10-inch screen, 1280 by 800 resolution. Let me see if that is the full brightness on the screen right here. Yes, it is. So it's not the brightest screen. It is an IPS panel, so the viewing angles are pretty much all right. If you look at it from the sides, you see that this is definitely doing pretty good on the viewing angles. The brightness, not the best, but it's still definitely a decent device. The whole thing is made out of plastic. You have I think that's a touch on lens design right here. Basic webcam on the front. What's interesting about this is the hardware platform. So this only has 16 gigs of onboard flash storage. So they're trying to push down the price as far as they can. And this is actually running the new Intel Atom Z3735G. That is a quad-core x86 running at 1.33 gigahertz, going up to 1.83, I think, on the turbo boost. The CPU is related to the Z3740 that you know from last year's Windows 8 tablets, but this one is cheaper. It's trimmed to be a super cheap Windows 8 platform. They're using it combined with only 1 gig of RAM, so that's definitely the lowest you can go on Windows 8 tablets. Still, performance seems pretty good. I mean, you can do pretty much anything with it, except when you start using a bunch of apps that might slow down the system a bit, but definitely this performance on this is actually better than on the Toshiba Encore 8, the last year's 8-inch model. At least that's what I feel. We have a webcam up here, just standard stuff right there. Nothing else on the front. Let's take a quick tour around the device then. Let me just unplug this. We have the micro USB port right there. There's actually a micro HDMI port on here that the 8-inch version doesn't have, so you can actually plug this into your TV or your full HD monitor, and that should definitely work out using the Intel integrated graphics on the chip. You get a micro SD card slot right there and a speaker. That's the headset jack right there, and on top you get the power button plus the volume rocker, and that's where the Windows button goes. So that's kind of a weird placement to have the Windows button right next to the camera up there, but I think the idea why they did this is probably because you can easily reach it on the side while holding it in portrait mode. On the back you get a basic camera that should be a 3 or maybe even 5 megapixel camera, definitely not that amazing. It's fully made out of plastic, but it doesn't really bend. I mean, like, you can press the back in a bit, but it feels pretty sturdy. It doesn't, well, it tends to bend a bit, but it doesn't creak at all, so that's pretty well done actually from Toshiba. Got the logo down here, and you have this thing right here, so you can put this on a strap or wire it up to keep it safe. Yeah, so that's been a very quick look at the Toshiba Encore 2 WT10, one of the new and first Windows 8.1 based Bay Trail entry platforms from Toshiba in this case. I was Roland with Mobile Geeks, checking it out at Computex 2014, and if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you later.